Okay, so I'm in a completely different screen. I do not want you to panic. We are now to the portion of this course where we're going to talk about uploading and scheduling your content now that you've made it. So this is Preppr, Preppr.com, Preppr. This is what I use to schedule my content. I used to use Planoly, but I don't know, I just switched. I switched over to Preppr. So there's a couple of reasons why. One, I feel like Preppr is a little bit easier to use. Two, you still get the same analytics. And three, which is a really big one, and the feature doesn't always work, but about 99% of the time, this feature works on Preppr. It is automatic posting. That's right, automatic posting. So, what happens is you give them your password. Obviously, you've already got it because you're logged in here to Instagram. Once you log in, you can turn on auto post, which I'll go into my drop down. I've got two accounts. I've got Soul Food Kels and I've got the Spoiled Writer. So I'm going to go back to the Spoiled Writer, which is what most of you know me as. And I am going to, let's look at the queue. Okay, so I clicked the queue. You see how here it says auto post succeeded? Occasionally the feature will go down for maintenance because Instagram changes their, like, the back end of their app a lot, and they actually don't even, Instagram doesn't like auto posting, but let's be honest, you guys, we need to have auto post. So sometimes they'll have to rework the Preppr app to work better with the auto posting, but it works 99% of the time. I've been on Preppr for almost 2 months now, and it's only went down one time, and it was down for like 8 hours. It wouldn't auto post, and then it kicked back in. So what you can do is, oops, let me hit cancel. Let's do this. I'm going to go over here to my folder and branding and font selection. So these images are the ones that I downloaded from Canva, but right now they are in a zipped folder. And what that means is, see this little zipper down here? What that means is that you can't drag and drop them. So what you're going to have to do is select all of these images and move them over to a regular folder. So I'm going to go to desktop here and new folder. And this is going to be Instagram Pro, of course, because that's what I'm calling this. I may change the name by the time you guys watch this, but for right now it's being called, I messed it up. Oh, well, whatever. It's new folder 2. So I'm going to right click and paste. It's moving all 12 of my images. I like to look at my images before I move them anywhere else to make sure they're cohesive. So I'm going to do this drop down and hit medium icons. So there we go. They're cohesive. This is usually what you guys are seeing on my Instagram. Like if you see me post like, oh, I'm fulfilling content orders, or if I made any types of promos, you're seeing this. These are the 12 posts that we created. Usually they're alternating, and that just depends on how you save them. But since I made them all in one document on Canva, it's numbering them 1 through 12, so that's why it's showing like that. But these all posts look like they belong to the same brand, and when you post them, you know, they'll look cohesive and together. So let me scoot this over and make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see what's going on. Oops, that's not on. Okay, let's move this over. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to new post, and I can drag and drop from anywhere or select from the following. So I can upload from my computer. I can look into the library if I have posts in there that I've uploaded. If you use Dropbox and you put your images, save your images in Dropbox instead of on your computer, you can pull images from Dropbox, or you can pull from the Google Drive. I'm going to exit out of this, and I'm going to show you guys what I actually like to do. And this will help with your when you're posting. Okay, so you see how I clicked library, and this is showing me all the images that I've already used and posted. These were images that I uploaded a couple weeks ago in the beginning of December for my December content calendar. but I've used all of these. So if I go to not used, well, there's no media found. Why? Because I've used all of my posts. I've scheduled all of my month's posts already. So let's exit out of that, and I'm going to show you guys what I actually normally do here. I usually go to media down here on the left hand side, and see this is empty where it says not used again. So I'm going to open up my folder where I have my posts. I'm going to select them all and drag and drop that in. You see how it turns blue and it gives me the blue arrow that says move? That means it's a go. So now down here it says uploading 0 of 12. So I'm just going to give it a couple minutes to upload all of my images. It doesn't take that long. Voila. Okay, so now all of my images are uploaded into my library. So now I can go back over here to Queue, hit New Post, and now when I click Library, whoo, it's giving me all my images that I have not used. Now I'm not going to schedule this because this is my actual page. This is my actual page, so I'm just going to show you guys an example. So I can click this image and put it there. I'll write the caption here, and then I'll click set date and time. So let's just write, beauty is awesome. And that's like a very bad caption. And I can put, let's see, hashtag beauty guru, hashtag I love myself, hashtag all about hair. Okay. So I can have the option to hit save this caption, which is going to save all of this, and I can name it beauty and hit save the caption, and there it is. So let's get out of that. Uh-oh, lost my post. There it is. Okay. What that does is next time I go to do a new post, I can hit caption library and it'll give me the option to just click that and it uploads into there. Now, you can, if you're a person that likes to put your hashtags in the first comment below your picture, they give you the option to do that. So if you'd rather not have the captions, not have the hashtags inside of your caption, you can go over here to first comment and put the hashtags in there if you want. And of course, you know, you can only put 30 hashtags at a time, which is why this says 27 left, because I've used 1, 2, 3 hashtags. Now, you can save this as a draft. I never use that button because if you're going to upload it and write the caption, you might as well just throw it on the scheduler. I'm going to click select date and time, or set date and time. And this is what is another great thing about Preppr. It's a lot more intuitive than Planoly because it's going to give you your best time. So once you've logged in, it knows and it can track when your highest activity volume times are. So for those of you guys who have been trying to figure out what's the best time for me to post, and you're looking up all this stuff on the internet, and I even released just a little couple page guide about the best time to post. They're generic guidelines, even though most of the time those times are good to post. For example, 8 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time or 6 p.m. at night Eastern Standard Time is great for me. Those are just generic times. Preppr is actually going based off of your activity and when you get the highest likes. The more you use the program, the more tailored it becomes to let you know when to post. So it's giving me my first best time, which is 10:54 p.m. It seems kind of late, but I swear to you guys, I will let Preppr do its thing. It will post for me and I'll get like 100 likes in less than an hour, which is crazy, like for anybody. So for anybody that's not famous. So that's my best time to post. This is the second best time. This is the third. Or I can post it right now if I want, or I can do a custom time. So if you want to do a custom time, you can. It gives you the calendar over here so you can choose what days you want to use. And, you can schedule out as far as you want. My secondary brand, which is I Am Kelly CJ, I have those posts are already pre-scheduled out until the beginning of March. Like, it's the end of December of 2017 right now as I'm recording this, and those posts are scheduled 3 months in advance. So I like to really, when I batch, I like to batch a lot, and I like to make sure that I get all of my posting as much as I can handle done at one time, because now I can literally just let that page run itself. I still go on there and interact, comment. I still like to add videos, do lives and stuff like that. But it takes a lot of hecticness off of my shoulder. And that's why I was explaining in the last video that if you could be making money with your time, it's time for you to start outsourcing. And outsourcing is when you're allowing other people to do things for your business that will save you time. Guys, you cannot buy time. So with that being said, it's your most valuable asset. If you can get on the $39 a month subscription that I'm offering, then you'll have 30 posts delivered to you every single month, and all you have to do is drag them onto the scheduler, select the time, and make sure the auto post is turned on. That's it, and hit save. So once you hit save, and I'm not going to do it because it's going to save, but once you hit save, it goes onto the calendar. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want this really thing to go onto my spoiled writer page. So as you can see, posted, I've got 52 posted so far this month. That's how many posts have come out of here. I've only got 8 scheduled left because I do 60 posts a month, which is twice a day on auto post. Any other posts you see outside of that twice a day is me just posting because there's something special going on. But this content that I've created for the month is just a general overview of what's going on in my business and the products that I'm thinking of coming out with, and kind of just interacting and getting to know you guys. So that's how Preppr works. What I'm going to leave you guys is I do have an affiliate code for Preppr because I am one of their brand ambassadors. And no, I didn't just hop on the bandwagon just because they gave me an affiliate code. I actually used it for 2 months before I decided to even make this video course or even share with you guys that I've switched over from Planoly, because all the time you guys have seen me on Planoly. I've been doing all my content calendars for all my clients on Planoly. So I'm officially making the switch, or I have officially made the switch to Preppr because it's more intuitive and tells you what time you should post, and because it offers automatic posting, which is a game changer for a lot of my clients. So it's like having a social media manager without actually having a social media manager. Like, you could get on a subscription plan with me and then have Preppr and have everything in your content calendar, and it's just like you having a social media manager. But instead of you paying $200 a month or whatever you're paying what, $39, and then you're paying, oh, by the way, Preppr is only $9 a month. So you'd be paying $50 to have a social media manager, which breaks down to $25 every 2 weeks, which breaks down to $12 every week. So if you cannot afford $1.75 a day to have your Instagram run automatically for you, like, maybe you should not be in business. Like, your time is way more valuable than $25 bi-weekly. Like, you are. And if you don't believe that, if you don't believe that your time is more valuable than $25 bi-weekly, then we need to be having a sit down about self-worth. So if you're watching this, trust me, your time is valuable, obviously, because you're invested in time to watch this right now. Preppr's awesome. I love it. So I'm going to leave you guys the link to join Preppr with my affiliate code, and I'm going to leave this course open. So now that you're registered and you've in it and you've watched the course, it's up. You're open. You're allowed to be in it unlimited time, your lifetime. You can rewatch and rewatch. You might need to watch it a few times if you've never used Canva, or if you just want to make sure you're getting the process right. I am so glad I was able to create this, guys. I always mess up, you guys. I'm glad I was able to create this for you because a lot of people ask me this question, but now you know. This is how I schedule my content, and this is how I keep it cohesive. I'm hoping this course really helps you guys out. I'll be back with more courses in the near future. See you guys later.